I've been going through way too long. I can't believe I'm still holding on.
Thank you, Bishop Mullins. I really appreciate you allowing me to address your congregation today. Thank you for welcoming us as a family. I'm Michael Surles, my wife Elizabeth of 26 years, and my sons Patrick and Christopher. We have been members of River of Life Church just up the road here for the last 20 plus years. I've been a longtime resident of Jacksonville, moved here like many a person because my dad was in the military, retired here as a Marine. My mom used to teach at White Oak High School before she retired, and I enlisted in the Marine Corps here. I have my law practice here in Jacksonville. I've been practicing law for 13 years. Been working over 30 to get to where I'm at today, practicing as an attorney here in Jacksonville. And I can tell you a lot about expungements and so forth, and be happy to give you my card, Pastor, and if anybody in your congregation ever needs questions asked, my consultations are free. And you're more than welcome to call my office anytime, make an appointment to speak to me about any matter. If I may ask you a question, ma'am, do you want to know what the difference is between myself and my opponent? Experience. Okay. So I have built my career as an attorney helping people literally of all walks in life come through my doors in my office with all types of legal issues, not just criminal in nature, but also civil in nature. And our district court judges spend a lot of time hearing family law cases in addition to presiding over misdemeanor matters in traffic court. And I think that that experience amounts to a lot, as you were saying, because I'm 51, my opponent just turned 30. He's built his career since he's been out of law school, about 7 years. He's built that as an assistant district attorney here in Jacksonville. His name's Mr. Sweet. Mr. Sweet, I'm sure, is a fine gentleman, but a lot of people look at him and say, thank you, he might be just a little green to be on the bench as a judge. And at the end of the day, I think we all want someone presiding over our courts that has some experience, which in my opinion translates to some wisdom of age and just experience. Because a lot of times we need to see maybe a little more application of common sense in our courts. And thank you. And it goes without saying that my family and I mean, we are born-again Christians, and we need to see more of God in our courts. And as I point out to people, we've had such a crush over how things are done in our courts to where we can't mention God or we can't post the 10 Commandments. But before there was man's law, there was God's law. So it's very important to me, just wrapping up, Bishop, that regardless of who walks through my door, regardless of their race, their gender, their socioeconomic background, my job as an attorney is to ensure that they get equal justice in our court systems. And sometimes we don't see that as well. And it's very important to me that everybody gets fair and impartial justice. When I took an oath to uphold the Constitution 32 years ago when I enlisted in the Marine Corps, I still uphold that Constitution for all citizens because it's important that every citizen gets treated equal in our court system. And I've had to represent some of those young adults that are 16 years old that get themselves in a little bit of trouble. And that little bit of trouble at the age of 16, unfortunately, they get treated as an adult in our North Carolina court systems. And that does follow them through life, and that does make it difficult for them to pursue an education, pursue a better job. And I think sometimes our courts need to do more than just look at punishment. We need to look at restoring people. So that's what I'm about as an attorney. That's what I'm about as wanting to be a judge, making sure that people get treated equally in our communities. And I've been a member of this community for almost 40 years, and I understand our community. I come from a multiracial family. We go to a multiracial church, and I understand the importance of all our communities being one. So thank you for allowing me to talk, and just so you understand, at this point in the race, because my opponent and I are the only two on the ballot, it is a nonpartisan race. There are no Democrats on the ballot. But I do ask that you pray and you vote based on how God guides your heart. Thank you.
Been trying hard to increase my faith, but it feels like it's way too late. The preacher said it's already done. If I believe in Jesus the Son, I got a feeling that it might be right. I'm in the tunnel, but I see